Why do you guys like makeup?
We like makeup not to impress boys, not because we're insecure, but because it makes us feel pretty.
And confident.
Look at this. Highlight.
So since we like makeup so much, we were wondering if math can help us with makeup. So our question is, can you use the golden ratio to create the most appealing makeup look? So what is the golden ratio, or also known as the divine proportion? The golden ratio is a special number found by dividing a line into parts, so the longer part divided by the shorter part is equal to the whole length divided by the longer part. Now this sounds complicated, but it's actually really simple. Say you have line A, B, and you have point C. The golden ratio states that AB over AC is equal to AC over BC. And the golden ratio expressed as a decimal is 1.61803. So the golden ratio can also be found in people. Let's say the person's height was represented by A, and its head towards the belly button by B, and the bottom half can be represented by C. This means that the longest part over the shorter part is equal to the shorter part over the longer part.
So the golden ratio can also be found in Fibonacci numbers. And what the Fibonacci numbers are, it's a sequence of numbers in which the two previous numbers, such as these, added together equals the next number in the sequence. For example, let's take 2 and 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 5 plus 8 equals 13, and it keeps going forever. And the crazy thing about these numbers is that when you divide two numbers like 3 and 2 together, or when you divide 3 divided by 2, it equals 1.5, and then 5 divided by 3 is 1.66. 8 divided by 5 is 1.6, and these numbers are slowly but surely getting really close to the golden ratio, which is 1.61803. And you can see once you divide bigger numbers in the sequence, like 233 by 144, you get a number really, really close to the Fibonacci sequence. Can also be represented by squares. Let's say, for example, this square is 1, where all 4 sides equal the length of 1, and we have 2 of them stacked upon each other. And then this also equals 2. So this is 2, and this length is also 2, and you keep going. So this would be 3, because both of these lengths add up to 3. And this is 5. This is 8, and it keeps going on forever. And with this representation can also be seen as a spiral, which appears throughout nature. So this spiral can be seen in galaxies, in hurricanes, in plants, pine cones, snail shells, and all the way throughout nature, even in your own body. Since the golden ratio is said to be divine proportion, that means that it's the most appealing to the eye. So we were wondering if we can create the perfect makeup look by using the golden ratio. And what we found was a mathematically formatted mask to fit over our faces, which can give us an idea of how symmetrical our face can be. So with makeup, we were wondering if we can make our faces even more proportional to that mask. So now I'm going to take off the makeup that I did using just my regular makeup without using the golden ratio, and I'm going to get started on the makeup using the golden ratio to see if my face looks more symmetrical. So the golden ratio mask for a woman, when I applied it to my face and I edited it on a picture of my face, it says that my eyes are a lot lower than they need to be. And it also says that this part of my eye area, this under eye area, has to be a little bit more brightened because it also is a little bit lower than the golden ratio or the perfect mask is. So what we're going to do is add concealer and make this really highlighted and bright, and also have my forehead a little bit bigger by using concealer again. And I'm going to try to make my forehead a little bit bigger using that. Since my face is a little wide, I'm going to be contouring mostly on the edge of my face, just to give my face a bit more narrower look. And so what I'm doing for the eyes is I'm trying to darken this outer edge as much as possible, because my eyes, according to the mask, were a lot lower because as you can see, my eyebrow and my eye have a lot of space. So I'm going to fill up that space by using a dark eyeshadow, and that'll make my eyes appear a lot larger and hopefully give me the look that I desire.